What is up, guys, and welcome to a new episode of my predictions to the NBA Finals 2017. I'm your host, Mike of the Internet Achievement, and today we're going to be talking about Game 4, Cleveland versus Golden State. Now, as you guys probably know, I'm going to keep this short because there's really nothing I can talk about today. Game 3 was won by Golden State. They are up 3-0 to the Cavs, and I really do not think the Cavs have a chance to win tomorrow night on Friday. Of course, they played their heart off in Game 3 and it just wasn't enough. I gotta say, Golden State Warriors are your 2017 NBA champs. But of course, you guys would like to see what NBA 2K17 thinks about that, and let's get to it. But before that, don't forget to smack that like button if you like this video. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button, turn off notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And of course, thank you for supporting my channel. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. And until next time, peace.
2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, prior to the game, Coach commented on their level of confidence in the locker room, and he feels that they are prepared with a very strong game plan at the various matchups. Well, we've got Andre Iguodala out there tonight, who always seems to be having fun out there. He might not fill up the box score like he used to, but guys, how great is he in the clutch?
You know, you talk about Steph and Clay and, Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. What I like especially about Iguodala, he has no problem taking the big three with time winding down. Remember, let's not forget, Finals MVP.
Yeah, exactly.
Always steps up in the fourth quarter, and he'll do whatever it takes to win games on the floor.
Who can forget that? Kenny?
Well, I agree with Shaq, man. This guy's skill set is unbelievable. He's able to handle the ball. He's create his own shot, do it for others. Probably the most unselfish player. Not only the fact that he sat on the bench and being six man, but being on the floor, his unselfishness is unparalleled.
That does it for us for now. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league's best player. Draymond Green said it was the way Curry came back even better last season that solidified it. He said everything in basketball is usually a year behind. You've got to see it again to really believe it and get confident enough to say it. Kevin?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you.
And if you go back 3 seasons, the Cavs, they're the second youngest roster in the league. 2 consecutive #1 overall picks. And then fast forward to the present, this is a veteran-laden team with its sights squarely set on championship.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting 5. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, down low. And that one drops for him. Oh, Pregame. Thompson with it. He's picked up by LeBron, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. High post, Pachulia. And the layup is good. Pachulia's got his first 2 points.
The shot you see him make all the time in warm-ups. He just messed up the release there.
Iguodala kicks it to West. Golden State moving it around. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Durant with the steal. Outside Curry. Releases. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right now.
Williams gets the bucket. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Now Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Livingston. From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too, not saying I don't. But they're both fans, and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
And they have the horses to do it. Once they can let loose out in the open, very difficult to match up with.
Person, still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. A nice shot by Irving. Green against Love. Thompson for the triple. They kick it out to Green. There's the three. They get it back. Golden State moving the ball around. Pachulia, good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
On the wing, Korver. He's looking for Love and finds him. Shoots from 8 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, even though the defense made their presence felt, he needs to hit inside shots like that.
Dishes it to Livingston. Thompson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the highest shot release, quick trigger. Thompson able to drain that one with the hand in his face.
Outside Irving. To the paint. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the Warriors with possession here. Thompson with it. He's got 10. Picked by Pachulia. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got his first basket.
You know, that's the thing about Curry. He gets so much defensive attention. I mean, it doesn't even faze him anymore.
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors lead by 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here, Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Oh, yeah, he's crafty, very difficult to defend one-on-one. We may see more double teams roll his way the second half.
Well, it sure feels like more and more the league is demanded now. More players with skill at every position. Guys, Chris, who can dribble and pass and shoot. Do you think you'd have been even more valued if you played in today's game?
You know what? A legend once told.
So we can't get either to fall. And you look at the star trio in Cleveland of LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Greg, how do you like the way those 3 fit together? Durant against LeBron. Back to Curry. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
He is almost as hard to stop inside as he is out. I mean, Curry just finishes. That wiry frame and speed of his, he can still get to the hoop and finish strong.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Here's James, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And LeBron James achieving the highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
Free throw good, James. And there's been a lot of negativity, Greg, directed LeBron's way. Cavs fans who felt betrayed when he left, analysts who questioned his greatness. What does that 2016 title now do to that?
I think it changes a lot, especially for those in Cleveland. For the analysts who question LeBron's place in history, I think his 2 titles in Miami had already done a lot to cement his reputation. The 2016 title should remove that as an argument.
Now here's Iguodala. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Curry dishes to Pachulia, stolen by Thompson. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. At the line for 2. Free throw, good from Fry. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Curry. Picked by Pachulia from deep. That shot off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to keep up the pace, playing selfishly, basically be yourself, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart.
James has got 4 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Durant from 12 feet out. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. He dishes it to Curry. Sweet move. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Oh, under intense pressure, under intense defensive pressure, Steph rises above.
James, the pass to Love. James against Durant. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Durant.
Well, it's hard to pick any one area where he had the biggest impact tonight because he had a positive impact for them just about everywhere tonight. Gotta love seeing that kind of all-around effort.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is in the zone, and he is scary when he is like that tonight. The inside-out skill that he has is so outstanding. He's a do-it-all superstar. You guard him with a small guy, he takes him inside. You guard a big guy on him, he takes him outside. Unbelievable giant of the game.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' heart, you could have heard a pin dropped in there. Listen, ting, see what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.